Hi, welcome back to the Carver's Woodshop. We're going to start working on this area right here where the head and the neck join. Okay, so we're going to start taking some of this off, rounding up the head a little bit, and we're going to take it all the way to that edge like we did before. Okay. You can scoop that out a little bit more. You can make that into a scoop if you want. That's what's nice about these little knives. They're great to get into things. And when you have a sharp turn like this, I want to just show you something. A little bit of a secret here. When you slice it like you're slicing a potato, see how I'm pulling the knife this way? I'm just not going straight down because sometimes I can leave ripples. So what you want to do is just take it and slice like slicing motion. Just like that. And you can get that turn really clean. If you just do it like without that slicing motion, sometimes it will come out clear, sometimes not. It will ripple. But that's a nice little way of getting that corner there. Okay, so that's how you do the neck portion. Now, we've got to figure out where this is all at here. So what we're going to do next is something a little bit different. We're going to scoop out this section right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the bigger knife, and I'm just going to cut it down. Be very careful. Have your carver's glove on for this, okay, folks? And then just chop it up like that. Okay? And I'm going to go up a little further, and I'm going to chop up a little bit more. So really, what we're doing is we're going to have to remove this on the back, okay, on the back of it. So we're going to see where this is. You can put a line from point A to point B here. And we're just going to follow that line. I'm going to use the same knife. I'm going to rest it here. Okay, just make a stop cut. That's what all you're going to do. And you're going to remove that. Okay. That's what you're going to do. You're going to keep making stop cuts, and you're going to keep removing that portion. Okay? It's a little tough to get in there, but it's good to have a thumb guard on if you don't have one. I should have bought an extra one at the show, and I forgot to do that. Okay, so we're slowly removing that, and you're just going to keep going. Now, it's not, let me show you something, it's not super thin. This is about 1/8 of an inch or bigger back here, and even thicker towards the end here. So we're just going to give it some depth, you know, that like that thing's just laying over top of, like feathering just laying over top. So we're just going to keep going here, and we're going to keep trimming some more off, and then you can turn it the other way like I just did, and just keep. So when you get it to a point where you have it like almost 1/8 of an inch, then you taper it off to the ends. I'll show you that in a little bit here. Hopefully I have enough time on this video to show you what I'm doing here. Okay, let's do one thing. Since this is thicker, let's just round this all off and get all those nasty bandsaw cuts off of here. We're going to go the other way so it's nice and clean. It's much easier to do it now than when it's too thin. Okay, so we're going to just keep going here. And let me move him over here. We're going to take another section out. Okay. And it takes a little time, but you will also notice when we cut this out, when I round this off a little bit more, it's going to be kind of at an angle. You see how we have this? There's like a little V cut in here to give it more depth. Like this corner is very, very thin. And then you can see with my knife how that's cut in, not just straight down, but it's cut into it. So we'll keep going here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the knife and cut across like this. Okay? And we're where you're going to, you got to be very careful because you can clip, you can really chip that out of there if you're not careful. It takes a little flipping it around a few times, that's fine. Whichever is comfortable. I can't find always a very comfortable position to cut this. Sometimes it's awkward situations trying to get into certain areas here. Okay, see how we have that? It's coming along pretty good. Okay. Okay, let's see where we're at here. See if we can just... Okay, I'm not going to do much more with that right now. Okay, the reason for that is when we lay our feathers in, we need a little bit of room in here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to round off this section as next. So when I come back in a video, we're going to round this off. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a stop cut right here. You can do this now. You can put a stop cut right here and a stop cut right here. I'll just give you an idea where that line is. Okay? So we'll be right back.